Do you guys believe in the paranormal just as much as I do? What do you believe in? Do you believe in ghosts, skinwalkers, Bigfoot? Or do you believe in UFOs? Or do you believe in there's nothing at all? It's here living on this plane, and when you die you either go to heaven or go to hell. Universe, we're the only ones that exist. In the old ancient times, they used to say that there were monsters, dinosaurs, and actually more than one human. Do you believe that? Throughout history, mankind has been through a lot, and only the 12 to 10,000 years that we've been here, from ancient old cavemen, Mesopotamia, down to Romans, the Dark Age, and now the 20th century. Do you think there's more to life than just what you see every day? Have you ever captured anything on video that you couldn't explain? Well, I'm here today to show you a video that I think might change your mind. You see, every day on the opposite side of the road, the same side of the road, somebody is experiencing some type of supernatural phenomena. So if you're into this type of content, I'm your host Andrew. I'd like for you to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, make sure you hit the little bell for the notifications for any time that I post a new video. Let's get started to the good stuff. Okay, you guys, this video here is from the channel That's Impossible. It's called No Way Videos The Internet Can't Seem to Explain. Now let's go ahead and get it started. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be making a little bit of commentary while the video plays. I'll pause it here and there just to let you know.
It just got really quiet really fast.
Aqui, Kendra. Acabou de baixar aqui no corvo aqui, ó.
Oh wow. Yeah, that video right there. I never really did my research on it. I was kind of looking for it, but if you guys want me to do a video about this one, let's do it, cause I'm definitely interested in seeing like why she did what she did, who was this person, why he never came out and spoke about it. So
This looks like portal, this looks like zone.
In today's world, because of technology, it's becoming more and more challenging to actually trust what it is that we're looking at. Now, I'm not just talking about artificial intelligence replicating people's voices, pictures, and videos. I'm actually talking about the fact that a couple of decades ago, you would see something strange in the sky, and it would automatically trigger the possibility that you're looking at something from another world.
What the?
okay, maybe
Bro, what the?
Technology, it's quite difficult to classify what it is that we're looking at. And this is sort of what happened in Medellin, Colombia about a year ago, in June 2022, when several people were surprised by a very strange object in the sky. And this is what they saw. Check this out.
sorry guys.
Guys,
What is that?
what? That is not a real one?
What I think it is? A real UFO. I'm telling you. Can't be the only ones in this whole universe. Kind has only been around for over 10,000 years. Makes us think that there wasn't another civilization before us. What do you guys think? Down in the comments.
What appears to be some sort of metallic object can be seen hovering quietly above Medellin.
That ain't no weather balloon.
Now, even though the object could be a balloon, most people who were seeing this agreed that it looked like something else. Not only that, the object appeared to be stationary for more than 30 minutes, and it caught the attention of several people around the city.
Bueno, aquí podemos observar en el cielo de Medellín, hoy lunes 27 de junio, un objeto estático. Tiene más de media hora allí, sin moverse. No sé qué es.
Geez,
Now, I'm
sounds
not
like
exactly sure what
PlayStation.
this mysterious object is, and apparently no one does. What I do know, however, is that balloons are not supposed to stay still in the air, fixed in the same place for too long. Not only that, a couple of hours later, passengers in airplanes were actually spotting the same object. Check this out. Whatever this thing was, it got the attention of a lot of people and left everyone completely baffled. Some internet users were suggesting that this is possibly a balloon or just a drone, while others state that they have seen similar things. Now, even though this could be a balloon, it's behaving quite differently than one, and apparently this is what caught a lot of people's attention. Not only that, if things weren't strange enough, it gets even stranger when a couple of months ago this year, a Colombian pilot saw a similar object flying at an amazing speed just above Antioquia in Colombia, about 67 miles away from.
You know what? So recently, about a couple of weeks ago, down in Peru, it was said that they were calling for the army, the villagers, because they were literally being attacked by aliens. No, for real. If you look it up, they have like articles saying that these people, and they have evidence showing like bruises and burn marks, and even like a couple pictures showing that people were literally being attacked, extraterrestrials. These aliens were coming down, groups, and they were like roaming the farms and going in their houses and attacking them and just smacking them around and stuff. Well, anyway, the farmers go grab their guns, their weapons, and they try to attack them, and they can't seem to hit them. They're like, oh, they're invincible, or they have some type of weird force field around them because they ain't doing any damage. But this ain't the first time that South America has been attacked by aliens. It's happened in the 90s and in the 80s, and yeah. So go look it up. It just happened like last month.
Medellin. This is what he saw. In the video, we can see what appears to be the same metallic object swooshing by the airplane at very high speed.
That's so
After the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments. And if we slow-mo and replay the video, we can actually see this mysterious object quite clearly. Now, if this is the exact...
Pause it. Bro, that looks like a flying, like... What are those things called? A manta ray? Yeah. Doesn't it? Look at it. It's like, it's white, like, in the bottom. Bro, that's a real object. Look, it even has like the sun gleaming off of it. That's crazy. What do you guys think? Like, do you believe UFOs are real? Do you think, like, who's in them?
The same thing, I'm not too sure. What I do know is that I don't see a propulsion system in neither of the objects. Not only that, they were seen in the same region just 1 year apart.
That gives me the chills, bro.
To this day, officially, both of these sightings remain a complete mystery.
That's so sick.
But when it comes to strange things in the sky, it doesn't stop there. A couple of weeks ago in Bengaluru in India, people saw what they could only describe as a square portal in the sky. Check this out.
Oh god.
That's
This is so cool.
that's
This
creepy.
looks like a portal, this looks like a door.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't be
No, oh
laughing.
god. No.
What appears to be some sort
I'd
of
be getting the
mysterious
heck out of
rectangular
there.
light source can be seen
Look at
in the
that.
sky. And if you look closely in the video, it appears as if the light source is coming from behind the clouds, meaning that this possibly isn't a projection from a light source on the ground.
Yeah.
Some internet users agree that this actually looks like a Brocken spectre. Now, a Brocken spectre is the magnified shadow of an observer cast in midair upon any type of cloud opposing a strong light source.
Okay.
But something tells me that this is not what's going on here.
I mean, it could be a
Not only that,
mountain,
there
like.
have been several strange sightings in the sky lately of mysterious objects that appear to hide within the clouds.
Dude, over here. Come here. Look right above the trees. Come here, come here.
Whoa.
Right above the trees. What? Dude, what is that? That is not a plane either. It's not moving. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Me neither.
that'd be my same reaction.
Oh! Dude,
Whoa, it
did you
moves.
see how fast it shoots from it?
I'd be scared it's gonna go abduct me, man.
Not to mention that in 2017 in China, something similar happened. And to this day, officially, there's no explanation for it. What do you think this mysterious light source is?
So
Why
are
do
they
you think
looking
there are so
straight
many
up
of these
or
strange
to the
events going
side?
on lately? Is it just a coincidence? Or is this the real deal and there's something going on? What's your take?
This is some good evidence.
In a world where
This isn't just your typical, like, oh, you know, UFO that just, you know, like lights in the sky, you know, stuff like that. This is like stuff you don't normally see. Like this is stuff that's like hard to like get. That's like rare footage, you know? So I'm telling you, this channel right here, this my dude, he's got all the best stuff. Make sure to go and subscribe to him, and I'll put his link down in the description.
air travel has become an everyday norm for millions of people, it's astonishing to learn that approximately 40% of the population still harbors an underlying fear
Sorry, my bag
of
was-
flying.
I'm telling you right now.
Things like turbulence, cramped spaces, and the mere thought of being thousands of feet above the ground can sometimes trigger anxiety in even the most experienced traveler. So it's actually quite common for flight attendants to have to deal with stressful situations where passengers freak out mid-air.
Excuse me.
Oh no.
I want all these things.
And this is sort of what happened a couple of weeks ago on a Dallas to Orlando flight. However, in this case, it was anything
Whoa,
but
he
a
even
common
did the whole-
situation. Actually, it ended up being something far more sinister, and it became one of the biggest mysteries this year.
Wait, what?
This is how everything started. Pay very close attention.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two, but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
What?
And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Freaking out about a person who supposedly does not exist, a woman asks to leave the plane immediately, and after a couple of tense moments, the airplane returns to the gate and she's removed from the flight.
Wow.
After the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and the video became a topic. Who was this mysterious woman and what was it that she was talking about? But ever since, strange things began to occur. Starting with the original video, posted by Texas, Kansas, being mysteriously deleted. Then, a couple of days later, another video pops up of a person saying he was on board the same flight, and he tells his.
I was sitting in the left aisle, about 3 rows back from this woman. She was sitting in the right aisle, and she had this very interesting exchange with some dude in a hoodie. I don't remember the color of the hoodie. This was after putting all the luggage away. We'd been on the plane for a little bit. It was before the flight attendant came over and gave the little
He
spiel.
continues on giving specifics about the flight. And then he explains how the plane lady got into a conversation with a dude in a hoodie.
What I remember is she was having like a full-blown conversation with this dude in the hoodie. I'll call him the hoodie guy. She was having a full-blown conversation with hoodie guy. The weird thing was that he never once said a word to her the whole time. And at the time, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it. But it's like she would say something and he like would respond, but there was no exchange happening. It was just her getting more and more frantic.
Creepy, right? But it gets even creepier.
That's pretty weird.
Pay very close attention to what happens next.
Okay, if she's drunk and she's going crazy, then you would think the dude in the hoodie would have been like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? But he was just like dead locked on her. Like deep eye contact with her. Like I don't want to feed into the here, but like almost like she was like in a hypnosis type of thing. And she started getting more and more frantic to the point where then people started kind of noticing. Flight attendant came over, tried to calm her down, like, what's going on? She sat back down, but she kept looking over at this dude in the hoodie, and finally she was like done with it. And that's like when I really started paying attention, like, okay, what's going on?
He continues on explaining how she gets up, asks to leave the flight, and then the whole video thing happens. However, according to Cole, something else also happened, something that wasn't caught on video that day.
The weird thing was, after she left the plane, the dude in the hoodie, which the flight attendant was like, did anything happen? And he still didn't say a word, he just went like, and like shrugged. Okay. The dude in the hoodie like looked around the plane, and he looked back at me, and he winked at me. And again, I didn't quite register it. I was like, okay, what is that about? I was like, maybe he's just being like an ass, like winking, like that was weird, wasn't it? But now that I look back, I realized that when he winked at me, and it was his left eye looking back at me, it didn't wink like this. It winked like this.
After the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and people were completely creeped out about it. Was this man telling the truth? Did this woman on the plane actually encounter some sort of reptilian shapeshifter or something like that?
Yeah, how weird,
Now, if this wasn't already very strange, it gets even stranger when a couple of days later another video goes viral of the supposed hoodie guy on the plane. This is the video, check this out.
Oh, this is her bag. She's gonna get her bag. Do you want to get her bag out so we can get this going so you can all go?
In this video, we can see the hoodie guy on the back of the plane. And people were completely creeped out about the possibility that this was the same person that Cole was talking about. Not only that, is this man an alien or a reptilian shapeshifter of some kind?
Okay.
After doing some research, I found out that this video was actually uploaded several years ago, meaning that this is possibly fake. Not only that, apparently so is Cole's story about the reptilian shapeshifter on the plane.
Fake.
The weird thing was, after she left the plane,
if we take a quick look under his profile, you'll see that he states that this is all
Aranisa first video. Just thought I'd share my experience this now that I'm seeing it all over my FYP. Please don't take this video seriously because it's not real. Completely made this up. Want to see how gullible people are on this app. Wow. He made it up. So strange though, because you know the last video that was posted about that lady, how he said that the original was seriously taken off, right? What if he was just saying that because he didn't want them coming and messing with him? He told his story, and now all of a sudden it's all over, has millions of views and shares and comments. So he probably started freaking out and was like, hey, I made everything up, so I was over there, you guys are gullible, you leave me alone, peace. And that story that he said, for him to give out full details and say, hey, this dude could be a reptilian, people looking for him, you never know. Probably scared him, regardless whether it's real or not. Do you guys think reptilians are real?
Just a social experiment to prove how easy it is to fake things online. At this point, things got very blurry. No one knows who the woman is, what she was talking about, and there were loads of people online faking stories about it. But here's where things take an even darker turn. A couple of days later,
gets
another
crazier?
video pops up of a supposed passenger in a UK flight freaking out because of a person sitting next to him. This is the video.
Look at everyone filming, man. What the is happening right
In this video, a 27-year-old boxer tries to open the plane door supposedly because of a passenger sitting next to him. There's not much more information on the video, which makes things a bit more mysterious. And the plane lady in this video, it could just be a coincidence, if it weren't for the fact that in the same week another video pops up, this time on Reddit. A supposed leaked footage of a flight in China where a man started freaking out mid-air, saying that he had woken up from a time loop and that this was his 6th cycle and that in all previous cycles the plane had crashed.
Wow.
Needless to say, passengers started freaking out, and this is what happens. Check this out.
They are hollow earth inhabitant. This time is the 6th loop. Please open the door for me. Doesn't sound like he's talking, but yet there's subtitles. Whoa! That lady just came busting out. Those people seem pretty calm. They don't look like they're really freaking out, but
After being uploaded, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and most internet users were confused. Can we actually trust the subtitles and what's being said in the video?
yeah.
So I contacted a few translators, and unfortunately most of them did not understand what was being said.
Most
Other
of them?
internet users
What did the other
stated
ones
that the
say?
freakout was because the man saw a flight attendant changing her batteries.
Wow.
This means that we can't trust 100% that this is the real deal. However, if this is the real deal, is this man some sort of time traveler or really stuck in a time loop?
Yeah, I mean, never know.
And I
huh?
find it to be a bit of a coincidence that we have 3 videos of people having freakouts in airplanes for mysterious reasons in the same month. It could be a very elaborate hoax, or it could be something else entirely. I want to know your thoughts. What do you really think is going on here?
I think it's really strange. She just got up from her seat that she paid for, going to somewhere that she obviously wanted to go or needed to go, and decided that this dude was so strange and freaked her out so bad that she just got off. Instead of like changing seats, she literally just wanted off the plane, period. Right? I mean, you don't just buy a ticket to get on a plane to get off. That could have been a hoax. You know, filmmakers are always doing stuff to try to get attention, you know. So, I mean, it could even come out that it was a hoax the whole time, or it could come out that she did see something, okay? And whether it was reptilian or it was just like somebody who like really was interested in her and freaked her out, like a trafficker or something. So, yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? You know, let me know in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts about it.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a really big fan of going into the woods, hiking, camping, and all those things. This is why a couple of months ago, I did a story on Moat Owens, a young man who usually posts videos of motorbiking adventures in the woods and things of sort.
I'm gonna pull this out and just go ahead and put.
Now, a couple of months ago, Moat Owens found himself face to face with the strangest of situations. He was motorbiking deep into the woods, about 12 kilometers deep, when all of a sudden he hears this thing screaming just next to him.
Oh, this way. This is where most people would turn around. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
Oh.
Hello?
Bro,
At the time,
that
some
gave me the
internet
chills.
users thought that this could be just a bobcat or something like that, while others suggested that this could actually be a skinwalker or something far more sinister.
More
Needless
sinister
to
than
say,
Skinwalker?
Mo Owens got out of there as fast as possible, and, well, he never went back. This is until a couple of weeks ago, his subscribers kept asking him to go there once again, and, well, he did. And this is what happened.
Oh, he
Check this out.
did.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone.
Seeing that
Somebody
the tree
cleared
that
that
was
road?
blocking the path wasn't there anymore, Mo Owens continues on for a bit more, hoping that things will go smooth this time. And this is what happens.
Whoa!
Whoa, he's really driving out there, huh?
Oh, there's two ways.
So there's
Holy
the
crap, dude,
creepy
this
dark
should've
way,
went
or
forever.
there's the see where you're going path.
It just got really quiet really fast.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Bro, what is that? Get out of there, bro. Oh my god, his bike don't want to start.
Nah, I wouldn't like you to leave.
If the woods going silent isn't creepy enough, it gets even creepier when Mo Owens realizes that he actually caught some sort of humanoid-looking creature lurking behind one of the trees. At the time, Mo Owens says he did not see it, he just felt the need to get out of there as fast as possible, and he did.
Bro, that thing looks like the Crypt Creeper or something.
It was while editing the video that he actually realized that he caught this bizarre humanoid figure on camera. Many still suggest that whatever this thing is, it might be a rake or a skinwalker. Others state that it's just a wolf or some other animal.
What?
But I'm not too sure. If we slow-mo and zoom in on the video, we can see what actually looks like some sort of humanoid figure standing up.
Yeah. It looks like it has like a skull
Now, even though not
head.
much is known about this mysterious figure, what I do know is that this place is as creepy as it can get. And I'm guessing that whatever it was that he heard the previous time could possibly be the same thing that he encountered this time. But I want to know your thoughts. Is this some sort of skinwalker creature that he actually encountered?
I don't claim any of this energy.
Or is it maybe something
Remember,
else entirely?
If something
What's
gets
your
too
take?
scary, you just say, I don't claim any of this energy, okay? Okay, you guys?
When we hear or see things that we don't fully understand, we immediately start looking for an explanation, and when we don't find one, that's when we tend to start looking at things like parallel dimensions, glitches in the Matrix, time travel, and the list goes on. The thing is, since ancient times, it is believed that other types of worlds intertwine somehow with ours. And in different cultures all over the world, this invisible world is known as a spirit world. Now, to this day, this spirit world hasn't been scientifically proven,
Wait,
However, the most modern scientific theories suggest that there are possibly more than 10 dimensions, meaning that maybe there is a spirit world, and possibly much, much more. But here's the thing, with so many videos out there should be at least one or two that may actually prove the existence of these other worlds. And maybe there is. On August 2020, an internet profile by the name of Snackquarius was listening to classical music with a friend of hers somewhere in Australia. Most restaurants, stores, malls, everything was basically closed back in 2020. And it was a beautiful afternoon when all of a sudden something really strange happened. This is what she caught on camera.
I hope it does it again. Get this message. In contact with the Time Council. You're about to the flips past following me. No tragedies, 265. Am I tripping right now? What is happening?
In the video, we can clearly hear some sort of interruption on the radio, and all of a sudden, a voice can be heard. I can't exactly make out everything that's being said. However, things like time capsule or time council, and there's not much time, those things are very clear to me, and they were just about enough to catch my attention.
Wow.
And not only my attention, but also the attention of millions of people all over the world. Some internet users thought that maybe this could be a radio transmission from an escape room. The only problem is, in 2020, most likely escape rooms weren't open. And in most countries, you gotta have a license to transmit to radio frequency, so this is most likely not the case. But if it isn't, then what's going on here? Several internet users were trying to figure out exactly what was being said in the radio transmission. One internet user by the name of Jenny said 1065 means stand by, awaiting next message. Another internet user states, it sounds like a time traveler got caught. People went back to help, and he's telling others to hurry and get back, there's not much time. One internet user even stated that a similar thing happened to him before, and that he's been searching the internet ever since and found nothing related to it except for this video.
Get this message. In contact with the Time Council. You're about to the flips past following me.
Those in touch with the Time Council during a time when COVID was at its peak. Do you think people from our future were here to help? They're like sending a message to us, to us in the past. Maybe that's why things are different. Maybe that's why we have Mandela effects and all that weird stuff, because Time Council, and they've been messing with the time, and something changed. Maybe they changed it because this COVID thing was gonna hit. They thought they were gonna prevent it, but they didn't. It hit anyway. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys even think it's real?
Now, I'm not exactly sure that this radio interruption in Australia is a time-traveling message, but it is very strange, and to this day no one knows where it came from or what it means. I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that this is a radio glitch, an escape room, or something like that?
I've been calling the army.
Or maybe the real deal? But when it comes to these strange and unexplained occurrences, there's one that's creeping absolutely everyone out.
Even creepier than those ones?
On a video posted by Kini Viral on Instagram, a couple of people are enjoying a good time on top of a mountain in Malaysia when this happens. Check this out.
Whoa. Wait, what?
At first, what appears to be a regular and everyday moment on top of a mountain, but then, if we rewind the video and if you pay close...
Bro, that literally, made my heart jump. Did you guys see it? It, literally made my heart jump, bro. Tears to my eyes. Did you guys see what it was? Watch. Oh, man, it's terrifying.
attention, there's one specific person that stands out. Internet users were freaked out about it. What appears to be a headless person can be seen in the video. Now, some internet users suggest that this is just an illusion of some type, that the person is actually looking down at a certain angle, making it look like it doesn't have a head. However, many other internet users disagree. Some state that this is possibly a ghost or a glitch in the Matrix. And it could be one of those rare occasions when a camera actually picks up a ghost or something that's not supposed to be there. There are dozens of these unexplained photos all over the world, but I'm not sure. What's your take?
I don't know, that's creepy though, if that is a ghost.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I was always afraid of sleeping next to dolls or toys. I was always afraid they would start moving on their own. And even though it never happened, and I knew it was supposed to be impossible, it was something that I was always afraid of. Now, the funny thing about it is that later on, I found out that a lot of people are also afraid of dolls and toys at night. But I guess that this is not the case for Cassie O'Malley. On January 19th, a friend of Cassie's gave her a gift, an Ashton Drake doll.
The person who bought it got it off of Amazon. It's an Ashton Drake doll.
Now, for those of you who do not know, an Ashton Drake doll is a realistic, lifelike doll that actually is referred to sometimes as a reborn because of their resemblance to real-life babies. They use a type of vinyl called So Truly Real, which actually feels like baby skin.
Wow.
It's that realistic. Kinda creepy, isn't it? But it gets even creepier when Cassie actually opens the doll's box for the first time. And this is what happens. Pay very close attention.
Oh my God, I swear to God, this thing just looked at me. Oh my.
Did you see that? Right after Cassie opens the box, the doll's eyes can be seen moving, looking straight at her. And she saw it, and it clearly freaked her out.
It even moved like the skin.
It freaked her out so much that she ended up making several videos in hopes of catching the doll doing it again. But it never did. However, in one specific video, most of her subscribers state that they can see the doll's head moving. Check this out.
As I am sitting here reading all of these comments, I forgot that this is still sitting here.
Oh!
Now, if all of this weren't strange enough, it gets even stranger. In another video, she finds out that the doll's name is Annabelle's Hugs.
You guys, I just noticed something crazy as You're all gonna think this is so insane, but I just took out the certificate of authenticity for her, and you're not gonna freaking believe the name on this thing. Are you
Even though this is all very creepy, some of her subscribers weren't exactly very convinced that this could be the real deal. So she later posted a video explaining how the doll isn't supposed to move her eyes or her mouth or anything like that.
Also, for the people who say, oh, just her eyes are supposed to move, her eyes aren't moving. They ain't moving unless she just blinked right there.
If we slow-mo and replay the video, it actually looks as if the doll is looking straight at her. And many seem to agree.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure. What do you think is going on here? Now, when it comes to encounters with the paranormal, public transportation like buses, trains, and taxis have often been the backdrop of unexplained sightings and events. For example, in Japan in 2011 and 2012, there were a number of strange cases of taxi drivers who would pick up passengers that would simply vanish into thin air. Some of these taxi drivers were actually able to capture this on camera.
Wow.
Now imagine a similar situation unfolding thousands of miles away in Delhi, India. A couple of weeks ago in the region of Mundka, a bus driver started noticing strange things going on inside his bus right before his shift ended. In one of the videos, the bus driver notices that one of the seats looks as if there's still someone actually occupying it.
Huh?
He goes over to the CCTV camera and is shocked by what he sees. Check this out.
देखो, हमें इससे कोई परेशानी नहीं है। कंडक्टर सीट का भी कोई नहीं है, कोई भी नहीं है, लेकिन यहाँ पे कोई ना कोई बैठा हुआ है। पर हमें इससे कोई दिक्कत परेशानी नहीं हो रही। ये देखो, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ कैमरे में, CCTV कैमरे लगे हुए हैं बस के अंदर, और आप इधर देख सकते हो। ये देखो, कंडक्टर सीट पे एक व्यक्ति बैठा हुआ है। देखो, दिख रहा है आपको?
Oh my God.
कंडक्टर सीट पे ये व्यक्ति बैठा हुआ है। ये देखो, दोबारा से ध्यान से देख लो, बैठा हुआ है। और मैं जो है आपको दोबारा से कंडक्टर सीट की तरफ ले जाता हूँ, और देखो यहाँ कोई भी नज़र नहीं आ रहा कैमरे में। देखो।
In the video, we can see that there's apparently no one sitting inside the bus. However, when the bus driver shows the CCTV camera, it actually checks out that there's someone there. And what makes this all even creepier is the fact that when he approaches the seat, you can actually see the markings as if there's someone actually still there. Creepy, isn't it? But it gets even creepier that same week when the bus driver picks up a passenger and ends up freaking out when he finds out that this passenger is possibly a ghost or something else entirely. And this is what happens. Check this out.
मैडम आप इधर चेहरा तो दिखाओ।
नहीं दिशा मुझे
चेहरा तो दिखाओ।
क्या दिखाए लेने मोटा उतर रहा है।
और चेहरे क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे हो? चेहरे में क्या दिक्कत है आपको?
चेहरा नहीं है ना, चेहरा नहीं है।
चेहरा कहाँ गया आपका? जो भी आपका चेहरे को आपका चेहरा दिखाओ। चेहरा ही नहीं है।
As you can see in the video, the woman appears to have no face at all. And when the bus driver realizes that he's possibly dealing with something not of this world, he immediately asks his friend to call the police. Now, it is being said that when the police arrived, the woman was nowhere to be found. Now, if this is the real deal or not, whatever is going on here, this has got to be one of the creepiest things I've ever seen so far.
Oh my God.
Most internet users believe that the woman passenger was a jinn, a type of entity that is believed to exist in certain religions and cultures, has no face, and uses a type of cloak.
Vea mi mano, vea. Ese, ve. Ya ves a ese hombre, ve. Y los tiros a los pocos. ¿El tiro ya la pega a ti? No, yo lo intento.
Perfectamente, uno se ve patrullando muy bien ahí, ve, muy bien. Y se ve todo como se ve sobre el visible ahí, ve. Ahí se desapareció.
Other internet users suggest that this is somehow linked to the mysterious freakouts happening in airplanes recently. Now, if this is the case, I'm not too sure. But I'm gonna leave it up to you. Is this bus haunted? And is this possibly a jinn? And is this linked somehow to the mysterious freakouts in airplanes?
Back there is not real.
What's your take?
Oh my. Wow. Ooh, man, Wow, what did you guys think? Man, that was a good one, right? Man, look, I even got goosebumps. And I don't normally get goosebumps, but that was a good video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna definitely have more stuff like this coming through. So this is my reaction to that Impossible channel. Leave a link in the description. Yeah, remember to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. You know, for more content like this, leave a comment. It helps get my video through transition so other people could see it too. Alright guys, thanks. Have a good one. Love y'all. Peace.